What's up, internet? I am in Toronto and I figured this will be the best time to show you guys what's in my bag. Now, if you guys have been following me on social media, which I hope you do, just Matt Gray on Instagram and Twitter. If you guys have been following me, you know that I just moved to Colorado and I traveled across the country with my entire family, 2 kids and 2 dogs and my wife, and we packed everything we could into 1 bag each. So we all had our own bags and the dogs had their own bags. It was a whole thing. I purchased the Wandrd Hexad Duffel and I did a review on the Wandrd Provoke 31 liter a long time ago. Check out that review. It'll be linked down in the comments as a pinned comment. But I got the Wandrd Hexad Duffel and I love it. I'm going to show you guys why I love it, and I'm going to show you guys some of the features and also some of the other accessories that I have in the bag that make this bag a little bit more usable for me. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the front. So you have this nice material, ballistic material. It is very, very durable. It's the same material as their other bags. I got it in this green color and I absolutely love it. It really reminds me of my childhood when I used to have to travel with military duffel bags. So I love this bag for a lot of reasons. You have straps on the side where you can attach things with, carabiner clips, very strong handles. You also have these pull ties so that you can pull the bag tight, which I love doing. After I pack it up, I pull these tight to make the bag more compact. I was actually able to travel with this as a carry-on. Even though it is a little bit long, it still works great as a carry-on. And if you travel like me, you can put a lot of things in this bag, pull it tight, and get things done. So along the side right here, you have a side pocket with some pull strings here. So a little zipper. And if you reach in here, you have a long pocket that goes all the way to the top of the bag, all the way to the bottom of the bag. And this is great for, things like umbrella, water bottle, stuff like that. You can actually put it inside of the bag. Very, very helpful, especially if you're traveling and this is your carry-on. If you're checking this bag, which I don't really recommend doing, but if you are checking this bag, you can, put things in here that you may need to get to quickly. So great pocket, I use it all the time. So that is the right side of the bag. Let's look at the bottom. On the bottom you have some Wandrd branding right here. And then you have another handle. Again, these handles are super strong. I have grabbed this bag all types of ways, thrown it. That's one of my reasons why I said I wouldn't really check it, because I don't trust TSA or the baggage handlers to treat this bag kindly. But rest assured, this bag is durable enough to be abused, and that is a good thing to know, especially when you're buying this bag for adventures like myself. On the top of the bag, this is where it gets interesting and probably my only complaint about the bag. So in this top portion, what you have is a actual handle. You have a identification slot here where I have my business card, and this is where if anybody finds my bag, they can get to it. This also has more straps where you can attach more things. But this pocket, let's take a look at this pocket. So this pocket is pretty interesting because across the top here, what you'll see is you have like a nice lip, right? And this part actually stays open so that you can attach the shoulder straps. So if you're not using these shoulder straps, you can actually detach them fairly easy. And watch it be hard for me to do this on camera. But you can detach them fairly easy. And you can take them off and put them inside of that pocket that I just showed you along the side. That's another place to put them. If you do that, then you can close this pocket. Like actually do a full zip. And when you do that, what happens is you actually give it a little bit of extra weather sealing. So there is a point to this. If you don't need the extra weather sealing and you need to use the straps, you can unzip this part, attach the straps, and you're good to go. But this is where it gets even more interesting. So if you see here, I have an orange tab. This is like a secret pocket. And in this pocket right here, I have some paperwork, you know, customs paperwork because I just came to Canada. But in here you have several pockets. You have a pocket across the top where you can put things, and it attaches with a Velcro so you can hold everything in there. You have a pocket right here. You have a pocket right here. As a matter of fact, let me give you a more intimate view. So I'm going to pull out another camera here so you guys can see. So right here on the front pocket, top pocket, however you want to say it, you have a lot of options here for storage. You have this pocket that I just told you about. You have a RFID secure slot where you can put, you know, important things like your wallet. You have another pocket right here. You have another little pocket right here. You also have a pocket way back here to put things, and lots of space. And this is where I like to put my keys, where I attach my AirTag, and that way I can track my bag. But that is the front pocket, and I think that it is pretty cool to see that you have all this storage up here at the top that you can easily get to, and that is because this pocket right here is not so easy to get to, and you'll see that in a second as well. So, all right, so let's get back to this pocket right here. This is the other pocket that's in the front, and I'm sorry, on the left side, and this pocket allows you to put like very nice, your phone, things like that. So if this was your only bag, meaning you didn't have like an everyday carry bag, this was the only bag you were traveling with, you have a spot for all your essentials. You got your keys, your wallet, your phone, passport of course up here, water bottle on the other side. And so they really thought of everything when it comes to this bag as being like the mother of all bags, which is what I like to call it, because the last Wandrd bag was the mother of all bags until I needed to travel in a different way, and this became it. So let's talk about these straps really quick. I didn't really talk about it too much other than the fact that you can take them off. They are adjustable in many different ways. You have these chest straps to help adjust things. There really isn't any hip straps, so that is a drawback here to this bag. So you don't get that extra support on your hip when you're trying to balance it out. I will show you a demonstration of how I put this bag on so you can kind of see what it's like when I fully load it up, and you can get an idea of how it sits on me. I'm 6'2", so you can get a good idea of that. So let's get to the inside of the bag. So along the side of the bag, you have these super durable zippers. I mean, these are like some of the strongest zippers I've seen on a bag. Don't really have any worries about them breaking or anything, but here it is. So you unzip it just like this. Again, remember I mentioned that it's not that easy to get into this bag. That's because these straps kind of get in the way. They kind of have to move them out of the way, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. So when you open the bag, across the top, you have this padding, and this is where you can put a laptop, tablet, things like that. I'm able to put like a laptop right here and maybe some other things right here. Great thing to use to protect your MacBook Pro. So let me grab my MacBook so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is my MacBook Pro in a in-case pad sleeve, and I'm able to slide it right in here. Sometimes I normally put it right there in the middle, and I just find it tight. And as you see, it has the designed in Utah, made in Vietnam, from Wandrd, and that's the iPad sleeve. So I'm gonna grab my other camera again so you can see more inside, but let's go ahead and check out the inside of this bag. So inside of the bag, remember I talked about that pad pocket? Well, that stays right here. You can't access it from the inside of the bag. But inside the bag, you have a toiletry sleeve. Now this is awesome because it's a nice protective plastic, and you won't have any issues with, you know, things leaking, I wouldn't trust it too much, but if you did put something in here and it did leak, it will be contained for the most part, not too bad. Now, on this pocket right here, that big giant pocket that I was talking about where you can put your water bottle and you can put, you know, stuff like that, this is also accessible from the inside. So you have a zipper from the outside and a zipper from the inside to access this pocket inside. Now, the space that is inside of this bag is so crazy. Look at how much space I have for activities. Like, just look at that. It really, really fills up. Now, at the top of the bag, you notice that there was, you know, pockets for stuff right here. What about the bottom of the bag? The bottom of the bag is basically a space to put extra things. So this is my dirty clothes bag. But you can also use this actually as dirty clothes, or you can use it as shoe storage. So let me give you a demonstration here. I can actually take my shoes and put them right here in the bottom, just fine, size 12s. And you see how much space it takes up, which isn't too bad, but if I were to take all of my clothes and pack it up in here, I would be able to do so just fine. You gotta love extra storage that you don't have to use for a single purpose. Like I said, I use this mostly for dirty clothes, and it gives me a nice way to separate my clean from my dirty. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do right now, this bag is looking atrocious. I'm going to pack everything up that I've laid out here for the thumbnail. I'm gonna pack everything up in here so I can show you exactly what it's like to use this bag. Hey, so one thing I wanted to show you guys before I pack it into the bag and demonstrate it is this organizer, this tech organizer by Side Gear. Now, I have been using this for pretty much the entire summer. So I used this while I traveled, and it has been very clutch. I have the Peak Design Tech Organizer, which I'll probably do a video about. Maybe if you guys want me to, maybe do a comparison or something like that. But this is the Side Tech Organizer, and it's super durable. It has this nice little strap here, which is a great way to just grab it or attach it to things, because you can, you know, attach it to like your bag so you don't have to actually take up space in your bag. And I trust things in here to be protected. So let's take a look at it from the front first. So when you first open it up, you have a pocket here where you have some nice slots. This is where I have my, you know, Samsung T5 with some D brand skins on it, not sponsored. And then also I have a battery pack, a MagSafe battery pack. Now this one is by a company called Zeera, and they sent this out to me for review. They did not pay me for this review, and they did not see this video before you're seeing it. So they're watching this video the same time you are. And I've been using this for a while. It is a standard MagSafe battery pack. It works. That's really it when it comes to this battery pack. However, some things that I really like is I like the feel. I really like the way this feels. It feels very durable. It does not really attract too much fingerprints, even though it is black and kind of matte. It charges with USB-C. It also makes a nice charging noise and animation when you attach it to your phone, which I can't right now because I'm recording on it. But you see here, you have a nice battery indicator. But it works great. And it is a great backup battery if you need it. Definitely check it out. It'll be linked down in the description. I highly recommend this over their older version, and I would probably even go as far as to recommend this over the Apple version. It is, it's just better than the Apple version. The Apple version is just Apple, so I mean, you know how I feel about that. If you want a video on all the MagSafe chargers that I have quite a bit. Let me know down. But yeah, attach it to the back and you're gone. So right here you have a little zipper pocket. And you have some more straps here to put, you know, more accessories. Nothing too crazy, but definitely very helpful if you need it. Right here, you have some slots here for your Apple Pencil, which I always keep mine here because it somehow keeps falling off. Every time I try to keep it on my iPad, it just falls off, especially with this little rubber skin. But you see here, you have slots here for cables and things like that. This is the charger for, this is the cable that I use for the Samsung T5, and this is a charger, and then this right here is my dongle for the SD card slot for my iPad. And it's really cool to have all these slots. It compacts down really good. As you can see, you know, I kind of hit that one there, but it does a good job of managing all the stuff to get as compact as possible, as you can see. Pretty cool. In here, you have a nice little sleeve. That's where I like to keep my Apple Watch bands. You know, these are really all the Apple Watch bands that you need. You have, you know, something comfortable and casual, something kind of sporty, and then something kind of nice. And, you know, definitely 3 essential watch bands that you need. This is the Nomad watch band, sport band in lunar gray, you know, gray gang. And then you have a olive braided solo loop from Apple. Probably my favorite band, the most comfortable band in the world. And then this is the leather loop from Apple that I also love and I wear all the time. So that's the front pocket. This pocket right here in the back is really just a big space for your chargers. And I use this for my MacBook charger. And the MacBook brick. I don't think this would fit a 100-watt brick. I don't know. I don't think it would fit it. It's almost at the limit here. So if you have a larger MacBook and you need to put the bigger brick in here, I don't think it will fit. You might have to turn it to the side or something like that. I do have the MacBook Pro 16-inch at the house right now, waiting for me when I get back to Colorado. So I'll test that out when I get back. But this is the side-by-side gear. And I just wanted to show you guys this really quick before I move on. That's it. All right, so here's a demonstration of what it looks like when I wear it. As you can see, it's pretty comfortable. This is everything that goes in the bag, and the weight is not bad at all. If I were to stack it up and add more weight, it does get pretty bad without having a hip strap, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a good looking bag. Doesn't stand out too much, but yeah, it does. I mean, I kind of look like a Ninja Turtle, but I mean, it could be worse. It's a nice slender bag. I like how compact it is. Kind of fits my frame very well. You know, when you buy, you know, luggage and things like that, it needs to complement who you are and your lifestyle. And that's what this bag does for me. I hope it does for you. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. It helps the channel out. Definitely subscribe if you want more content. And also, leave a comment down below if you are in the market for bags like this, because I may be taking some trips and I think I need maybe 1 or 2 more bags. I also may have an addiction to bags. Do you want me to do a video about my addiction to bags? No? Let me know. Just let me know. I'll see y'all later.